Dude, fantastic job. You made a mistake. Who doesn't? I do all the time. We both know this. I wanted to go over all four of them again, just to make sure that you're clear on how the structure of this works. The next step, this is part two. So the next step, I'm just going to keep on, the difficulty will slightly increase. Think of a dial turning. It was on like 5. I'm just going to turn it to 6. So this is just going to keep on expanding your understanding of what you're doing and how deep can you go. All right. So I'm just going to run through these, and if you ever have a question, hit pause, send me a text. So I think the easiest way to go is to just always do the slope first. The y-intercept, we have a negative line because the slope is negative. And then I'm going to plot the line. Positive 1, down 2 over 1. I thought you did a fantastic job of depicting where the y-intercept was on your makeshift grids. You did also a fantastic job of subbing the numbers in and solving the equation. Just make sure that you're actually solving these so it matches up to what your y values are going to be, because it would be really easy to start at the y-intercept, go 1, and say it's decreasing by 2. So -1, -3, -5. Now, if you do that, just make sure that you know that like -2 times 0 is 0, plus 1. Oh, that's okay. Sorry, that one should be right here. Plus 1 is 1. So that checks out. For the second one, you had 4 points. You can already tell where the y-intercept's at. That's 4. You can count from one point to another. Down 1, 2, 3 over 1. Down 3 over 1. And that's going to be a negative line. We can write that as -3x plus 4. Killed it on that. Very cool. And y-intercept at 0 is going to be 4. So -3 times 0 plus 4. And since these x's are counting by 1, you're going to see that I'm going to try and trick you on the other half of the review. I want you to be able to use your skills. I don't want you to be a robot. I want you to be able to think, going, okay, if this is the change in y and this is the change in x, can I simplify these things? -3 times 0 is 0 plus 4 is 4. All right, we know that's going to be decreasing by 3. So 1, -2, -5. And you can verify those on the chart. 3, -5, 3, -5. Please just also check by substituting the x value in. -3 times 3 is -9 plus 4 is -5. Check. So do that there, there, and there. Fantastic job. Okay, so I did have that a positive line was going to be there. So we know that it's a 2x minus 4. Just simply from the slope, y-intercept, and positive. Cool. All right, so we got all that. Check, check. These all coincide. -4 plotted. Up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. Here is another way that you could go ahead and do this for the coordinates and then check them by using substitution. So you had this line, except it was going that way. And that doesn't coincide with the information you had previously written, which was that it's a positive line, but you had a negative slope. Okay? Check out the coordinates. If you go to -1, -6, 0, -4. And look, you can see that it's increasing by 2. You can see that it's increasing by 2. So this is just going to count. -2, 0, 2. And you can see that over 2, 0, 2, 0. Now we just want to make sure we check them. And I know that you hate doing that. Everybody does. Nobody likes to make sure that they're right. They just like to say that they're right without making sure that they're right. Don't be that guy. -2 times, or 2 times -1 is -2, minus 4, -6. Check. Please make sure to check all of those. I will tell you to please go back and do that. This section is going to be removed, and you're going to be using information from over here. So, for example, well, we know that the formula is -4x plus 6. So that means at 0 we have 6, and it's decreasing by 4. So this would have been 10. So imagine this part being covered up, okay? This is gone. You don't have that information. The only information you're going to have is right here. That's going to be the only information you're given. And you're going to do all of the things that you're supposed to do. And if you're looking for a y-intercept, so look, 0, 6, we already know it's plus 6. Now all you got to do is, what's it changing by? So minus 4 plus 1, negative 4 over 1, plus 6. Down 4 over 1. And you've got your line. Please make sure to take your equation, substitute it, and verify that your y's are correct. They should all coincide. If you're seeing a discrepancy in any of these things, like, okay, I said it's a negative line, that's a negative line, check. Got a negative slope, that's a negative line, check. These things are decreasing, that's a negative slope, check. So just pay attention to the tiny nuances. This is nothing to get frustrated about. I'm just turning the knob up to 6, okay? So this is where your assignment's going to begin. Please reach out, and I'm going to meet with you tomorrow at 11.